Hey guys, it's your boy, Young Skinny Penis, back at it again with a video. And this is take 2 because I was messing up too much. And I'm using a different mic right now. I'm sure it sounds more trash. But as y'all can tell, I'm going to be showing y'all different building techniques and just stuff. But first we're going to start off with like a try ramp, and all that is floor wall ramp, not that floor wall ramp. Oh. And you know, I like to look down as I'm doing it, but if you need to, you can look up. Just make sure you don't do that or that. You just want to get like a little placement down, you know. If you just gotta have like a muscle memory to it, you know. Otherwise you're gonna do that, because I don't usually do try ramps like that. I always look down whenever I do mine. Looking down is generally better. For me, it's like the further you look down, the better, because you have a less chance of putting that wall, you know. So like you look down like this. Yeah. But now I'm going to explain what a tri-ramp is rather than just showing it. So if you use Builder Pro, it's R1, R2, L2. That's all it is. Easy, right? 3 buttons. That's all it takes in a specific order. I mean, there's 2 ways you could do it. You can do ramp, floor wall, like floor wall ramp, floor wall ramp, floor wall ramp. But as you can see, what'll happen with me is I do quad ramps. And people don't like doing quad ramps because it's a waste of mats. But it's a good ramp rush, but that's why I don't do floor wall ramp. It's because I'll use more mats run out quicker than I think. So I just do the floor wall ramp thing. You know? Now, something you just gotta do. You need to walk at first. You can't just be like me and just run and do it. It took me like 20 minutes of practice to get this down, right? So when you do it, you just want to walk. And when you walk, you want to look and just try to get that placement down, you know? I'll try to do it slower, like more separation of the floor and the wall. So it's just like ramp, and then you just walk at first, just like this, and then gradually build up speed until you're at a full sprint, you know. I like how I said that, and then I like how I said that, and then like right as I get to full sprint, I do that, because I expect like my dude to be going faster. So like, you just gotta like walk and do it. It's just floor wall ramp, floor wall ramp, floor wall ramp. That's all it is. Real simple, right? Or at least I think it is. Now, quad ramps. I'm gonna show you all the easiest way to do a quad ramp, and that is go into your settings, going down. And this is going to be right under Edit Aim Assist, and I have that off, of course, but it's called Turbo Building, and what that does is you can just hold down L2 and just build these ramps, or you can do like that with walls, meaning you don't have to rapidly tap it to build. So watch what happens, or here, like watch what happens. I'm not going to tap it. I could just move it like that, right? I just spin around and it's building the wall. But if you don't have turbo building on and you have it off, if you try running up a ramp while holding it, it won't build, as you can see. Or, you know, if you put a floor down and you try to do it one by one, you can't do it. You have to tap it like that, and it's just sloppy. So I don't like to use it, you know? Or I don't like to not have it on or I like to have it on, I should say. So when you do it, what I do is I do it like I don't have turbo building on. I'll run up and I'll hit L2 twice. So like an easy way to do it is like how I was doing it earlier by accident. Starting off with the floor or the ramp. Starting off with the ramp on the tri-ramp, meaning, you know, ramp for a wall, and it'll pretty much do it on its own, you know. But if you're not careful, that second ramp won't place. That'll happen. It's just weird, you know. I always tap it twice just to be sure. Or like if you hold it up like this, you can just like hold down L2 like this. I'm just like holding it down and like, dang, I ran pretty quick. But so what I mean by that is, let me back over here. What I mean by that, what I mean by hold it, if you look it up, right, I'm gonna go slow so you can see it try to place. You see it try to place on the floor right there, and you hold it down, and then you do your floor wall ramp. That's what it's gonna do. But if you just hold your ramp down, see, it automatically placed it down. I didn't tap it twice or nothing. It automatically placed it down. This is why turbo building is so crucial in building technique. Like, watch. I'm just gonna hold it down, right? Wait, I gotta do a side ramp now. So it connects to the other ramp. Wait, hold on. Stop doing it. See, I'm just holding it down for about a second. And what I usually go by is by the first round. Now, there will be some times it may not do if you do it the turbo building way. So, like, just like I do, just always give it that second tap on the L2, because where else could that ramp go? There's nowhere else it could go, you know? So just like, just give it that second tap, and if you just do it quick enough, you can run into it, of course. But always just start out walking. Just like start out by like walking, right? As you would everything else, and then gradually pick up speed until you're at a full sprint. And next up is how to do 90s. So what I always do is I'll start off with a tri-ramp, right? I'll rush with the tri-ramp, then I'll just go to the right of my stair. What I mean by that, yeah, I accidentally lost myself when that happened. But what I mean by going to the right of your stair, like after the second tri-ramp, like whenever I do it like this, I'll come over here, place up, and just go like that. But doing it slow is hard for me. I gotta do it fast. So like when you do it, you just do the tri-ramp over, and then you just do 90-degree turns, which on your controller would just be like a little swerve upwards. And then something you can do to stabilize yourself is when you do like the swerve, when you get about to right there, you just bring it back in, jump, and just keep doing it. So I'll try to do it slow. I'm not going to do like fast movements. I'm going to go one by one. But first you need to get the tri-ramp, or you can do it with the normal ramp. Go like that, and over, floor, jump, ramp. That's what it is. You just up, over, and then as you look down, keep turbo building so you can have that extra wall, jump, floor, wall, or floor ramp. So it's just up, over, down, floor, ramp. Up, over, down, floor ramp. Up, over, down, floor ramp. Yeah, that'll happen. And the ramp will place down here. But I'm going to do it faster so you can kind of see what it looks like. It might mess up and Harry Potter me a little bit, you know. Yeah, like that. The floor may not place down there. It may place above you. So that's like why like looking down like a lot like that, you know, because if you look all the way down, right, and then be able to keep your momentum of looking up after you place that floor instantly, you can get it every time, and it won't go above your head like this, or like you might accidentally Harry Potter yourself through the thing though, like that. No, that's the biggest problem right there. But I'm gonna get a good streak going. Hold up. Jump fatigue sucks. After the third one, you just want to build a ramp up. 1, 2, 3, ramp. 1, 2, 3, ramp. That's just 1. So what I mean by that, after like watch, after your third jump, you just don't jump no more, right? So after the third one, you won't have enough momentum to get over that stair, and you got to do a ramp up. So like I'm gonna do it slow. I'm not gonna have jump fatigue because I'm doing it slow. But like here's your first one, right? And then your second one, and then at your third one, you come up. And you could do like a little try ramp so they just don't shoot you down. And then you just keep doing that. Now for the next lesson, you just like do 90 slowly, like I was explaining. Now I'm not as good at explaining things as other people, but this I can be pretty good at explaining. Editing, right? So stuff you need to really learn how to edit when building, right? You don't really need to do a pyramid unless you're doing like reverse 90s or something like that, where you know you do like this. And you just need to like get through it real fast. Which the pyramid and the floor have the same standards of building, right? So a wall, you have so many like different things you can do for certain standards. So say if someone's on the other side of the wall, right, and y'all are about to shoot at each other, they're gonna expect you to do a window right there, and they're gonna shoot you instantly because they're gonna be pre-firing in the middle of that wall. So what you want to do, you can put a window right here, or even both. Something I do is I'll put a window right there and shoot. I'll edit it back, put a window over here, shoot. It just really helps, especially if you have the combat shotgun or attack. Now another thing, say if you're like doing a ramp rush, right? And your wall gets right here, something you could do this edit right here, and it'll break it. And you can just keep going like nothing happened. But I can't do that at a full sprint, honestly. It'll stop me, and then I'll do a real quick edit on it and everything, and then I can get it good. But the biggest thing I remember to do on a wall is whenever I'm going to edit it, I'll put like midways to the right, and then I'll swerve down and over. That's what I'll do. I'll just go. And if I just accidentally put a door, just aim at the bottom and do that, you know, like that. Now, like, I don't have thumbs hardly. I can't control my thumbs too well. Ask my cousin, right? You know. Now, something I can't ever get the hang of is doing that. But I can do like the 4 square edit. Let's say I can. Hold up. Like that. Or like a real simple edit that's not fast at all is when you just make the column and you just keep running. Now, if you do something like that, oh well, right? Put the column. It's just real simple. Now, the floor, you wouldn't ever want to edit it like this, unless you need, like, some extra cover, you know, to hide behind. But, the biggest thing that I run into with floors is whenever I'm doing, like, this, and I'll put a floor right there. It's just a simple tap, R2, and then edit, because you can't mess up too much on the floor. There's not much to mess up on. So, say if you're doing, like, tri-ramps, right? Which is kind of hard to mess up on the floor with a tri-ramp. Like, no, actually, the biggest thing I come across is whenever I'm doing 90s. So, like, say, you know, you get a floor right here. See, these two squares, you can edit both of them, or you can that fast. All it is, circle, R2 circle, or whatever your edit button is. That's all it is, and then you just run through. You know, and then just continue your 90s. See, and then, like, the stairs. It's harder for me to edit stairs, because you gotta do, like, 3-way edits. What I mean by that is every stair, it takes 3 steps to edit, like 1, 2, 3, like that. It always takes 3, 1, just like that, you know. You always gotta cover 3. And if you want to edit something like this, which I don't see much purpose in that, like that, I don't see any purpose in it at all besides going like straight up. But the biggest thing that I come into is in my 90s, right? When you do like this, you come up over, and then like, how would I do this on purpose? Okay, say you're running too fast, right? Then you come up here by accident and you put the ramp right there. Just quickly turn around, look down, and then just look straight up, and you'll get it, right? Like that. So let's put it back like it was. So it was like this, you look straight down, look straight up, and you got it. That's all it is. So just practice your edits on the stairs. When you're doing like death runs or whatever, or not death run, edit courses, a lot of them will look like this. They'll have a floor, and then they'll have a wall, or a wall and then a floor, right? Not a buddy. So what they'll do is they'll have like a wall and then a floor facing you like that. And what you gotta do is you gotta edit the wall and then get that floor. What I do is I just bring it over here and just edit up like that. Editing ain't that hard. Now, say if you're getting into a build fight and you're getting shot at and you do like that with the pyramid, that's all it is. 2 simple fixes. That's all it is. It's just like, you just treat the pyramid like it's a floor, because, like, if you look, right, the pyramid, it has 4 squares. The floor, it has 4 squares. And those 4 squares happen to line up, so that's all it is. That's all it is. Not hard at all. Now, something that I would run into is if I'm like this, if you're all up against it, you can't edit it. It won't pick it up, so you'd have to back up and do like that. And, like, that's just something you come across. But if you're getting shot at, honestly, I'd recommend using brick the whole build fight. But, okay, so brick starts off at, like, 101, right? Yeah, like 100. It starts off at 100 health. Wood starts off at 92. And metal starts off at 100. So just use brick, because one, it repairs itself faster than metal, and it starts off at a higher health than wood. So it's just easier to use brick in a build fight. And brick is more pleasing to the mind, meaning it looks better, you know. Here I am with that problem. Now if you do that, I guarantee you'll lose high ground if you're going against even a decently good player. You know? Like, if you're going against me and you end up boxing yourself in and trying to edit your way out, you're not going to get it. I'll take high ground from you instantly. That's something bad about me. I don't like shooting before I get high ground. I'm not gonna shoot unless I know I have it, if we're like doing a build fight for fun. Now I can't edit like Chigsy. Like, you know, he'll be doing super fast edits you can't even see. But that's all I got for building tips. Let me know if the editing was good in any way, shape or form. And remember, left wall floor, or floor wall round. Don't ever do floor wall round because you'll end up doing quads and wasting mats. Remember, if you ever block yourself in with a floor, which happened to me twice in a row right then, even though I looked all the way down, just look up, circle R2, that's all it is. And quad ramps, L2, R2, L2, or not L2, R2, L2, L2, R2, L2, L2, R1, R2, L2. It's weird. It's a lot of L2s, you know, but you just gotta like go back to the video and just like walk through it and everything. But I'll catch y'all later.